everybody. Welcome back to Talk Spicy Her. It's the lit one, Ritz, and I'm ready to talk my shit. Today, we have a special guest. I'm going to let him introduce himself because he's going through a name change and shit right now. so I'm going to let you go ahead and say your shit.
Nah. It's Merk like that, man. But, you know, people know me as Lil Merk, but I switched it up.
Lil Merk.
Only because, like, depending on, like, where you know me from, like, I grew up on two different sides of town. I grew up on the north, Lil Dada. But grew up on the south, Lil Dada, too, but...
So where'd you get Lil Merk from?
My brother passed away.
Okay.
Really before he passed away, though. He left training school, and I get, like, Key, if you watching this, you remember. He was like, oh, bro changed his name to Merk. Biddy, you Lil Merk now. So then bro passed away, and that's just what everybody named me.
How old were you when he passed away? Like,
14.
so I'm gonna be honest, like, I know a little bit about the situation, but I don't know a lot of it. And I feel like for you to be here, we should talk a little bit about it. Because I don't know if everybody's heard, like, your perspective on it or, like, you know, how you seen it, you know, happening from your POV. So, like, that's your older brother. Mm-hmm. How many years older is he than you?
Like 5.
Okay.
5 good years.
And you was 13. 14. So the day that he like passed away, how did you find out?
My sister. No lie. Literally, I was asleep. My sister came in the room and woke me up, and she was like, my family is like real blunt. So she's just like, get up. And I said something because I was having a dream or something. I just said some crazy shit, and she was like, bro, get the fuck up, bro. Your brother just died. Walked out of the room.
Ain't no way.
And I get up. I wake up going to front room. When I go in the front room, it's like family in there and shit. Like just mad people.
So they were already there and you was asleep. Like you didn't even know this go.
They done went to the hospital. My mom then woke up, got my sister. They went to the hospital. I was in there asleep the whole time. Knocked the fuck out. I woke up. I don't know. It was weird. I think about it like that shit ain't hit me at first.
Yeah.
I still was just like.
It was surreal at that time. So do you feel like it hit like you've processed it now and kind of went through, you know, your grieving process?
I was locked up though. I ain't really processed shit at home. I was just smoking, getting high, doing what the fuck I want to do.
Trying to numb your emotions. I think a lot of people do that though, like find crutches or whatever to
really
forget about
stuff.
Think
about it. I just don't. I ain't used to think about it. Like I go to like candlelights, go to like. I visited grave site and shit and all, but not really. Think about that shit. Ignore it. But in prison, you faced with yourself, so you gonna think, and it's inevitable. You gonna figure that shit out. You gonna figure out how you gonna feel about it. You gonna think about that shit.
How old were you when you got locked up?
17.
Okay.
I just turned 17.
Okay.
17 for like a month, 2 months.
And you did how many years?
11 and a half.
Wow. That's when we had talked, like you told me that, I was like, he looks like a baby still. Like I was like 11 years. Jesus.
No lie, I be telling you that. You ever see me at a gas station in Charlotte and we was talking, I was telling him I was locked up with some people. Like, bro, how old is you, bro? I'm like 28. Like, damn, worry how long you did? I'm like 11. They like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's different. So can we talk about like what caused you to get to that? Like, cause you already did your time, so it's not like a secret.
I was just a badass kid though. I was just a badass kid. I ain't like it ain't even nothing that happened. Like when my bro passed, like shit got worse, but I was just a badass kid growing up. Like we was just talking about my niece, telling my niece that like I was smoking weed when I was like 10. I got caught with weed in school when I was like 10. I got caught with a knife in school. I was like 10.
Yeah.
I was on crazy shit. I was just a badass kid.
Why do you feel like that was though?
Tension. I think everybody, like every person in life revolves around some type of attention that they want.
Attention.
I just wanted attention. Like, and if I ain't gonna get in the house the way I want to, my mama had 4 or 5 of us.
I was gonna ask you that.
My grandma gave me attention though. And you got my dad. That wasn't really, you know. So just attention. I was just
Yeah, you didn't care how you got the attention, as long whatever, good, bad, yeah.
My niggas love me. My niggas love me. I got the weed. I got all bad.
Nigga said I'm good.
I'm straight. That's it.
Yeah. So you said you grew up with like 4 or 5 brothers, or it was 5 of y'all all together?
Alright, growing up at first it was me, Tez, always me, Tez, Shauna, Tay. Tay, that's Merk. So it's 4 of us. Lay was born as 5 of us.
Okay.
I got locked up. I got another little sister.
Okay.
Bro passed though, so back to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like your brother was somebody who, I'm not sure, but like anytime I hear his name mentioned, like everybody has nothing but like good things to say about him. Like just compliments, whether he was just like a real friend or like helpful or just like had a big heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's something to be proud of. You know, being called little, I don't know. So do you feel like since he was so important to a lot of people, have you ever felt like you got to try to like live up to his name or like what he meant to people, or like
not really live up to his? I always felt like, we got to keep his name alive, but like I don't ever want to be under no umbrella, like, so I always did. I guess I did extra shit to try not to be like, oh, he doing that or he like that, because that's,
you're trying to separate yourself from him. Okay.
Like, you can call me Lil Merk. We gonna scream this shit forever, like, but I'm my own person. That's why I put the Merk Life Dada. Like, I'm still Dada. I'm still Dada regardless. Like, if you know me, you know me. So
yeah,
I'm still the same person.
What are some things, because you mentioned you want to like keep his name alive, what are some things that you do to do that?
Mainly like,
well, I know you just got out too, so like
mainly with the family. Like, bro was a good big brother. He stood on a lot of like good principles, a lot of like strong family based principles. So mainly like I take care of my little sisters. Like, I want them to do the right shit, but also like guide them with doing the right shit. So I gotta have my shit together. Like, I gotta have a job. If I'm telling them, you gotta work, you can't.
You gotta set an example. You can't like, you practice what you preach, basically.
Also relate to them, cause they ain't my kids,
right?
And that's how bro was with us. So relate to them and try to understand them, not judge them. Walk with them, man. You gotta walk with them sometimes. With these kids, anyway, these new kids fucking different.
I hear that though a lot.
They're a little different, so you gotta be patient. But those are the people that deserve your patience. I don't fuck with grown people.
What you mean by that?
Like,
what do you mean you don't fuck with grown people?
Kids, they innocent, and when they make mistakes or when they anything, like, they forgiving because they kids. They don't know yet. They gotta learn. Grown people do wrong. They be doing ignorant shit, like,
right.
Not even ignorant, because ignorant is when you don't know. Grown people don't be giving a fuck. They be stuck in their ways. And I don't like trying to.
Yeah, that I was just talking to somebody about that today. Is like, okay, you're like early 20s, whatever. You're still like figuring life out, but at a certain point in time, you need to take a step back and see what like reality is and the role that you play. Like, not you get what I'm saying? Like, not just being, oh well, I felt this, so I'm gonna do this. But does that make sense to what's actually going on? Like, what would you tell somebody if you've seen them doing the type of behavior and everything that you're doing? So yeah.
For sure.
So now that you're out, when did you get out?
Like October 5th. I was supposed to get out September.
Like 2024?
Yeah.
Oh, fresh meat. Hold on. Y'all got some questions for him real quick? I'm just No, okay. What are you trying to accomplish? Like, what's the next step? Really? Not the leap. Like, what's the next step in this process?
Keep acclimating, just society, working, grinding. Like, I gotta get my money up. But also, like, I got a lot of things I'm trying to do. So, make the music. I want to make a clothing line, and really just start businesses with the bros. Like, we got I got a cool ass team, and just grow generational wealth. I want to invest back in the city. Like, I'm in Charlotte, but I want to invest in Wilmington.
Yeah.
Invest in homes and
We need it.
help the community go for real.
And the kids.
Yeah, because we grew up fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I grew up fucked up. So it's like, when I see the youngins now, I'm like, damn. Well, especially the ones that's getting killed and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit like, damn. Like, I could have got killed.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you feel like in a weird way that...
Prison saving.
Yeah. What? Has someone asked you this before?
Hey, listen, like 98% of the people in my life be like, "Hey, I be feeling like that shit really saved you though, bro." Like, and maybe.
But what do you think? Like, forget what people are telling you, and what do you feel, truthfully?
I believe like whatever, like if it's God, spirits, whatever, like if it's bro, whoever.
Mm-hmm.
I think like sometimes I get saved.
Mm-hmm.
I done been in a lot of shit. I done got saved from a lot of shit. So divine intervention, real. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
So maybe so, but I try not to really focus on like, oh, it's this. Try not to focus on like making myself mystical and shit. Like, just.
But I don't think
I took advantage of my opportunity in there. I could have
yeah.
not. I could have not though. I could have came home and jumped back in this shit.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was gonna say. I don't even think it's about, trying to be cool. I think it's like you can accept shit for what it is and like use it to your advantage. Like now you're 28, which is still young. You can do your clothing line, you could do all that. So I feel like you had put out some music right before you got locked up.
Hell yeah. I recorded my whole mixtape and I ain't even get to drop it.
A whole mixtape?
Whole mixtape. I'm talking about like months of work. Months of fucking spending money.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even get to drop it. I just got to do the takeover. I had a whole list of songs, and I asked my sister, I'm like, hey, which one you think that I should make a video to? And she picked that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of crazy story behind that video.
Tell it. We want to hear it. I'm nosy.
I'm like 16.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm in the streets, but I'm not really on shit. Like, I'm really in the way. That's why I be looking at young niggas, too. Like, I'm really in the way. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm just starting shit, getting in this shit, just trying to get in this shit. Listening to Sosa, going crazy. Mm-hmm. Ain't really getting no money or nothing. Mm-hmm. So I got, like, a couple $100. I'm like, damn, I want to do the video. My mom hit me up a random day and was like, I don't know. She said she got, like, 400. She's like, I got 300. Mm-hmm. She's like, you want to do that video? I got some money for you right now. Like,
yeah.
Oh, shit. I set it up. I did it.
Mm-hmm. Who recorded that? Is he still recording videos now?
That was King Grady.
Okay.
That was King Grady.
Ooh, early King. Yeah. That's crazy.
Caught King. Okay. Did that shit.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't even think it was going to really do what it did at first. Because Broden was the only ones that was really making music that was popping. We was making music, but it was like, it was getting a little bit of buzz. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of the first one for us, kind of. And
who's us?
North, like, I was on the North at the time.
Okay.
A lot. So that was really, that song was like dedicated to the North, kind of. We went to my nigga Koi crib.
And you were how old?
Like 16.
Okay. And so, what was 1090 still making music and stuff like then?
Yeah.
Cause that's where like who your brother rapped with?
But I'm gonna be honest with you, like it was a whole new wave coming. It was a whole new wave coming. Like Hustle had just dropped, and Flockdom was dropping. Really, out East was just turning up with music. That was like they started popping. Trig, I forgot. I think Trig had just like came home or some shit. So I was like, damn, we gotta make something. We gotta make something for the bros. And we were listening to that Chicago shit.
Was that drill?
We was on drill time. Like, yo, we gotta
early.
Drop. We gotta drop. We recorded a lot of music. That shit was fun though. We was just having fun with music then. I wasn't even trying to make it. Like, to be honest, I wasn't even trying to make it. I just wanted to be like popping.
Yeah. What does that mean? Not you don't want to make it, but you want to be popping. What is that?
Cool. I was cool with like being local.
Okay.
Like just being popping where I'm from. Like people know me. They know my shit. But like we out here we active too. You know? Just on Chicago time.
Just know I'm here basically.
If we make it, we gonna put a whole team on type shit.
Yeah. So you said you had a whole mixtape. Where are those songs and everything now?
Jay Reese got him. He told me that though when I was in there. He got all them shit.
Have you listened to them? Would you go back and listen to it? Would you do anything to them? Would you try to remake them, remix them? Like, would you do anything with them?
I know I'm in my head still, but probably not. Probably not.
No?
See, it'll be something probably that I keep like with my personal photos.
Okay. Or like use one as a sample, but nobody would know it was a sample because
that'd be fire,
that would be kind of fire. Hey, give me credit if you do.
Yeah, that's fire. That's good shit.
Use it as a sample.
That's good shit. Sure.
Okay, so you also wanted to do or gonna do a clothing line. What's that like inspired by? What's it gonna look like? Or what's like a little bit about?
Right now I'm thinking like athletic wear.
Okay.
Cause I feel like the streets we always been connected to like athletic shit. Like growing up, we was on Nike and shit hard. Like still now you see niggas with Nike Tech and shit.
Yeah.
Like we support that shit, but I just want to make like street athletic shit. Cause we already wear athletic shit.
Definitely.
Girls already wear tights and shit. Like,
I'm glad that was the avenue you were going.
Pants, you know?
Cause I'm like that the little booty shorts. Like girls are gonna spend more money. Like just I don't know why that is, but I feel like women are always like a number one consumer of whatever it is. Men kind of they'll come and like support, but like girls gonna.
And I got a hoodie fetish. Like I want to make some fire ass hoodies. Yeah. I like graphic hoodies and shit.
Yeah. Do you have like a design, like a logo? Is that still something that you're working on?
Yeah, I got some sketches and stuff. Like when I was in prison, I was getting people to draw shit, which is weird because it's like over years I was getting certain shit drawn. But just putting it together and then putting that.
Do you still have it? Like you keep that stuff and you could like maybe put it, take bits and pieces.
Stuff, but I got a lot of shit. I got a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I got a lot of shit. But mainly I'm just focused on growth.
Definitely. And what does that look like? Like what is growth to you?
Growth is when like, well, I ain't gonna say comfortable. I feel like we'll never be comfortable. I feel like I will never be comfortable because once I like accomplish a goal, I set it up. I feel like I always go higher.
Yeah.
I die trying to attain some shit.
I feel like there's so much growth in being like uncomfortable though. Like you have
that's
to.
That's how I am.
Yeah.
Like I was uncomfortable coming here. I'm just home. Like I'm fresh. I be doing shit.
That's the
fucked up situations.
That's the.
And
it's not a fucked up
situation. You gotta take it. Just get through that shit.
You do though. You have to take those risks because it's always in my opinion it'll pan out for the better as long as your intentions are good and you're putting like good positive thoughts and energy and perspectives into whatever you're doing. Is gonna work out for you in whatever capacity. Whether there's so many options. Like just me for me, like when I grew up, I'm not a person to talk about nothing. Like my mom told me, don't be a crybaby. Like I wasn't supposed to show emotions. So I've always been just like this strong Black woman, and I be tired of being that person. So like for me, this was outside of my comfort zone. And now nobody could get me to shut the fuck up. Yeah, so so it's a little different, you know what I'm saying? Like you definitely have to take those steps and, do those types of things.
No, you got to.
Music. You also said you've recorded a couple of things now?
Yeah. I recorded my first day out. I recorded a song called Life. I think everybody would like the song Life more. But first day out, just like some street shit. Life got like some.
And just how the algorithm works, first day out is gonna catch people's attention.
Well, I might do last day in, cause that's different, right?
That is different.
And I seen Yak do it, and I fought with Yak. So I'm like, yo.
I didn't see that one, but it's a trend, and I definitely think putting something out like that would be, smart, business wise. So what's something you want people to know? Like, what are we watching for? What are we doing? What are we doing? No,
no crazy shit.
You can say whatever the
fuck you want to say. I ain't gonna turn up crazy. Mainly, man, we just trying to grow. Like it's just mainly on growth. Like
yeah.
Like Photo said, we pushing positivity. Like we just moving forward in life, trying to build businesses, take care of these kids. I ain't got no kids yet, but I got youngins, like little cousins, little niece, nephews, shit. You know, we
so you want to be a role model.
I don't want them to go through that shit. Like they gonna go through some shit and we can't stop it. But the shit we went through and how we grew up, like feeling the way we felt, like nah, hell no. Yeah, we gotta make sure. And they in good places too. There's a lot of communities fucked up. And you can't run away from it. Like, going outside is in the streets. I don't know what people be thinking when you like, yo, they outside playing, but they in the streets playing. Yeah,
meaning a lot of people, places, and things have access to them. That's what you're saying, right?
Fact. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We grew up around gang members, like real life gang members, and we used to play fight with them niggas. Like
whole time this nigga
they used to have meetings. We used to go over there and interrupt. Like, what's up? Yeah. Want to fight? We had our little gang. Like, we admired that shit. Yeah. Like when they got their cars, we admired that shit. Like, oh, it's like Thunderbird days. Like, I want a Thunderbird. Like, bro, got a Thunderbird. That shit fire. Big ass jerseys and shit.
No, outfits from back then are crazy as hell. Looking at the 2K
fresh
shit.
As hell, though. That was a crazy era.
Crazy. And it seems like obviously some shit isn't coming back, but like everything like recycles itself. So, you know, even like down to bell bottoms being a thing again. Like that, they don't even call them that. They call them flares or I don't fucking know. Like
I ain't going back to the early 2000s. Like I do the forces. I'm not going back to that shit. I'm gonna be an old man.
So you're not, what is them jeans with they have the rips on them or the Velcro things with the color? You know what I'm talking about?
What you talking about, the capris?
No.
Jabos?
And they
shorts with the straps.
They did have straps on. Maybe they were shorts and they was just so big. But it gotta be
like a theme party. I ain't doing that shit. I like being polished. I look well fucking polished. Yeah, no.
It does make a difference. Like looking at you know, just fitted clothes. It's I don't know. It's better. So okay. Last question, or one of the last questions. Music wise, like who do you listen to, like around here now?
City
wise.
All right. Anybody from like the South that drop, like whether it's I fuck with anything Tree drop. I listen to anything Tree drop. I listen to anything Ralph drop for sure. Ralph my nigga. I be telling him to drop more fucking music. I don't be seeing too much shit. Slew shit was alright. I like that shit. I don't be listening to a lot of local though. Mainly like the females when they drop crazy shit. Like L&F funny as hell.
Yeah, what?
That's good shit. That's good shit.
I told Smash, I was like, I gotta get them on here. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna wrangle them in.
That's good shit.
But
get them up there.
So they were on another podcast that he recorded, and he was like, it was wild. But you know, I feel like it's only right.
I think God Lil Bro. I don't know. He gonna drop that shit. I heard some of his shit. That shit fire.
Yeah.
I don't know. I be wanting niggas to drop though, cause we got a lot of talent. Like, really, no matter where you from, no matter what side of town, none of that shit. Like, we got a lot of talent. We can bring a lot of money to. I mean, we beefing for free. We motherfuckers ain't even making no money off this shit.
Hello.
Motherfuckers looking up the Chicago niggas. They making money off this shit. Niggas out here ain't even getting paid for it.
We all sit together.
We just some broke, talented motherfuckers beefing.
Broke as hell.
Like, what the fuck?
Shit is crazy though. I get it. I get it.
Like, taking this shit to real war, like
listen,
smoke your top on this shit.
For nothing. Nothing.
Niggas
crazy.
Leaving their kids broke. Leaving their baby mamas in the trenches.
But they got a song out. Nigga, come on.
Shit different.
So where can people like follow you on your journey, your music, your clothing brand, your growth?
Everything Merk like that at MERKLYFE DADA.
Okay.
Anything on my like I ain't even
that's
say
Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah. Anything.
You on TikTok?
Yeah, I got TikTok. I don't really be on that shit. I got some prison shit on there though. No cap.
How is them niggas living life like that in there. It'd be crazy seeing.
No lie, towards like the end of my time, it just got easier to do shit like that. That's how I got an extra month.
Oh.
I got hit with the phone.
Damn.
Active.
Crazy.
But I'm such a nerd.
Yeah.
That, like, extra month to me ain't shit, but like extra time to study.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, check off my final shit on my checklist. Like, for real, I was in that big manager.
That's crazy.
I'm in a Capital One on here managing my credit card. Like, I was in prison.
Yeah,
really
working.
getting my life together for out here. Because I know this shit hectic, man. Like, the economy was just fucked up. I ain't going to blame no president. I'm going to just say COVID fucked the world up real bad. And I knew, like, my family, my friends, like, even the bros that's getting money, like, money was just getting different. So
it's definitely different.
Planning on coming out here, how I'm going to grind, what I'm going to do.
Definitely a different place. And being in your position, it's from my perspective, I've seen a lot of guys come out and stay on the right path and are doing more than the motherfuckers that have been free the whole entire time. So
that shit pissed me off.
You nigga. Yes, I'm answering this jail call. I'm sorry.
I don't like bums, man. I ain't gonna say bums. I just like people that's not like. If you come from like a fucked up environment, or you don't really got time to bullshit. Like, you gotta really, if you want to get up out of here,
that's the key.
You gotta really be dedicated, and people that just like lack that ambition, it's hard to be around, cause like you don't want nothing different. Like, you cool with this shit, man.
Forever, like, you wanna. Yeah,
I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to live life. I read a lot of books. I watched a lot of TV shows and shit, and I seen a lot of places that I ain't been, and I'm trying to go. I ain't been no fucking where.
That's what life's about. Charlotte,
the most I ever been outside of Wilmington.
Yeah.
I was out here 17 years just on bullshit.
This nigga still ain't in Charlotte.
Straight Wilmington.
No, but I definitely wish you well on your journey, and I pray you stay, on the right track. And sure. I fuck with cool as hell. Like, I feel like she gon'. But anywho. Thank you guys for tuning in. Go ahead, like, subscribe, follow, share, TalkSpicyHER on all platforms. Ritzy Ryan _ on all platforms. If you want to just follow me in my, what I be doing.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.